Hey everyone, John88 here with another Star Wars figures review. This time it is the Shoretrooper 4-pack from the Vintage Collection. And I love that Hasbro has been doing these. They've been doing some interesting choices as far as what they've been coming out with, and doing some nice upgrades to existing figures that add some more variety to the line. And I don't want to say they're budget buys, but they're it's relatively comparable to buying the figures like separately and stuff like that. So um, it's been fun what they've been doing, and but one of my biggest gripes about these packages here. I actually love them because I actually use them to store. Like in this, there's 8 stormtroopers in there because I already had some other ones, and it's like you can fit like 2 figures comfortably in like each little like slot that they have. So I've got like 8 stormtroopers in there. I've got what is it, 5 troopers in there because I got the one from the Tantive 4 playset, and I have the 4 troopers that came with it. But one thing that Hasbro dropped the ball on is that this one doesn't have color to it. Like each one has a little pop of color. This was the first one. It's got like a little reddish orange like pauldron there. And then this was the second one, and I really wish that they had like colored Captain Antilles' jacket here, or at least did like the shoulder bits there. But they could have just done it like a tan color, and it would have been awesome because they've kept it up with all the other ones. Like this one, they've got the little bits of blue. They've got the Rebel like Hoth like trooper pack coming out, and they all have like yellow visors colored in, and then the Death Troopers have their green visors painted, and the Clone Trooper pack they're coming out with, the Clone Trooper Sergeant has his blue paint. So I really wish that they didn't leave this one out for some reason. I'm sure they were just like they just did this and then didn't think about it for this one, and then did it with this one, and then just kept doing it. And it would have been great if we could have had that one little bit of cohesion with all the boxes. Um, but yeah, that's my one little gripe about like the packaging. Other than that, I love the packaging. You're gonna oh no, you can see my janky setup back there. One of those is probably gonna fall down as we're filming this. Hopefully not, but it's probably going to. But yeah, we've got the troopers here. We'll put the squad leader back up here. But yeah, I love these boxes because they've got it's getting stuck. But you open it up and it's got when you get them, they're all like wrapped in tissue paper and stuff. And there's a little piece that goes across the middle, but I take that piece out, and you can fit like the 4 figures, and then you could fit another 4 figures. So it's a great way to like store your figures after the fact. And I really enjoy the boxes, and they're nice and compact, and it's a great little way of shipping them out, even though Hasbro sent it in a huge box, completely unnecessary, the size of the box. But onto the figures, because they are reissues of this guy. I don't know if this is the Vintage Collection one or the Black Series one, either or. I'm sure I could figure it out somehow, but yeah, it's a pretty decent figure. The leg articulation is the biggest issue on it for me. You can't really get them in like a kneeling pose because they only get like nowhere, a little bit shy of 90 degrees. Like it's only what, like 45, maybe only 45 degrees there for that kickback. But other than that, like the figures are pretty good. They get a little the articulation is limited a little bit with the these bits here, which isn't the case for him because they got like a new belt on him, and then the soft goods comma in the back. But there are some differences with the paint. The actual like weathering on them, you can kind of see. I'll bring this guy up. You can see that the weathering is different, like on the chest and everything, even on like the top, like little visor cover here. So they did change up that. The 4-pack ones don't have the little like painted clasps on their front belt here, or pouches there, and they also are not painted in the back here. There's like on this one it's painted, and then on here it's not. So there's a few little minor changes. The 4-pack has this like little extra piece painted here, and it's not painted on these. I did paint that in though. There are a few changes I did to these, to my figures. I customized them a little bit. Like also they don't have these painted, and the normal release does not have them painted either. Little like tick marks here on the bottom of the helmet. So I did paint that on all of my figures, just because it is a little detail on the helmets that is usually painted in. They all come with they all have the option to have one of these blasters, the standard Stormtrooper blaster with just like a few little bits added onto it. Just molded in regular plastic. It is not, this is an example of one that's like dry brushed and stuff. It's got a nice nice detailing to it, and then it also comes with 2 of these blasters, which is, I love these blasters. They're really cool. But the ones that it comes with are also molded in just the regular plastic with no dry brushing like this one. It'd be nice if they did add those little details. But we do get the 2 standard like grunt troopers, which is awesome, and we get the captain right here. I did have a custom one, but I actually this morning stripped him down, and I'll show you what I did with him after I show off these guys. But I did have a custom captain. The color, it was very much identical to this, but the blue was a tiny bit lighter, and obviously not as cleanly applied as the 4-pack version. And then the squad leader, looking awesome, and it's great that they gave him the soft goods. And like I said, like he gets a much better range of motion with his legs, not in the knees, but his the waist or the hip articulation can kind of make up for that a little bit with this guy. And he doesn't feel like holding his gun very well right now. A few issues that I have corrected, but I did notice that basically all of the ones that I got, all of them, the right side of their visors were not like painted all the way over to the side. I did fill them in, but there was like a pretty lopsided look to them when I first got them. And a lot of them weren't like too well painted on the sides. They had a big like gap missing for the paint in the in like this like for the undersuit. So I painted that in. I was gonna leave one to show, like, do as an example, but I was in the middle of just painting all the other ones, and I was like, I'll just do them all. It's whatever. But definitely gonna hit all these guys with a nice weathering at some point, so that they can look like this fella. This is one of the regular releases, and in contrast, you can see. Come on now. You would be able to see if the camera would focus, but it is not going to, is it? But you can see that there's like some more weathering on this guy. I did it on the sides and everything. Yeah, you can definitely see that there's especially like down below, just dirtied him up, you know, making him look like he's actually doing some work for the Empire. And also with my captain, slight issue with him that I have is his one of his arms it doesn't quite go up comfortably for me. I'm not sure if it's gonna like, I'm just not gonna like move it that way moving forward, because don't want to like twist his arm off, but it was a little tough kind of getting his arm up like this, which, I mean, I guess it's kind of like that with all of them. Might just be the design of it. But you know, heated him up and stuff. But just something to be careful of with all your figures, you know, when you're articulating them. For the first time, definitely you want to just be careful with them. You don't know what kind of conditions they were in when they were in the factory or in transit and stuff. You could have a nice air-conditioned truck and the plastic gets all nice and hard on you. And yeah. But as I was saying, I had a custom painted captain for a long time. I'm actually going to post it on my Instagram, JohnRunner88 over there as well. To see like the, you know, I had regular Trooper, painted him up, took the paint off, and I did this up. I saw a person on Instagram, they actually did a bunch of these guys up. This is actually the Specialist deco from the Battlefront games. And I was just like, you know what? That looks awesome. And I mean, Battlefront's like canon, kind of, so there's no reason why these guys would not show up in the Star Wars universe. And I actually love the way it came out. Put some painter's tape on them and got a nice thin paint job on them, like it's not like caked down there or anything. And yeah, I think he came out awesome. Need to find like a sniper or something for him to haul around with him, but I think it came out fantastic, and I'm very happy with it, and I can't wait to get some cool pictures going. Thinking of maybe like taking some to like a park nearby, and I know there's like a little river that runs through the back, and might do a cool photo what word am I thinking of right now? Photo shoot. There we go. A fun little photo shoot with all my Shoretroopers. And, you know, probably bring my ATST and stuff. It'll be fun. I would invite you, but, I mean, sure, come along. Bring your Shoretroopers. We need to do that sometime. If they're local people, collectors, let's start just hanging out and playing with our figures together. That would be awesome. Yeah, what do you say? Let's do it. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. This one was kind of just off the cuff. Well, they're all off the cuff, but this one was super off the cuff. I didn't feel like doing any diorama stuff today. I was like, these boxes are cool. I'm gonna set them up, but I don't want you seeing all my board games and my kids' mess behind it. So I put some foam board up. That's all you're getting from me today. But I hope you also got some of these troopers because they're fun. Let me know if yours have any of those little defects like the visors. That's probably going to be a widespread thing. Just all four of mine had it, so it's probably just the way they're printing them. And yeah, which is unfortunate, but it's an easy enough fix with a little fine paintbrush and some just glossy black paint. Just get up in there and paint them up. And that is my review of the Shoretroopers. Hasbro Pulse probably has them in stock still. Shop Disney had them in stock. I don't know if they're still there, but they do deals sometimes for like free shipping and stuff, which people could take advantage of, which would be cool. And you know, save yourself some money if you can. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe. Again, let me know if you had any of these defects, if you picked them up, if you're still waiting on yours. How do you like my custom down here? He went from this to this to this to that. And I think he looks great. I don't care what you think, but let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye, guys.